Have you ever started your morning with a bowl of fruit, thinking it's the healthiest way to begin your day? What if I told you that some fruits, especially if you're over 60, could actually be lowering your testosterone? It might sound surprising, but even the foods we think are best for us can sometimes do the opposite. I'm Dr. Harold Bennett, a urologist who specializes in men's health over 50, and today, I'm going to reveal 3 fruits most men believe are healthy, but may actually be quietly draining your energy, reducing your strength, and harming your hormones. Yes, even just one serving of these fruits a day can interfere with your testosterone more than you think. And no, I'm not talking about some rare tropical fruit. You probably have one of them in your kitchen right now. One of them, in fact, is what many men eat every single morning, completely unaware of what it's doing to their body. But don't worry, by the end of this, I'll also show you which fruits you should eat instead to support healthy testosterone naturally. First, let's talk about why testosterone matters so much, especially after age 60. A lot of people think testosterone is only about muscle or performance. But testosterone fuels your energy, your clarity, your ability to burn fat, build strength, and even how confident you feel throughout the day. It is not just a young man's hormone, it is vital for living well as you age. But here's the thing. Testosterone doesn't stay steady. Starting around age 30, it begins to decline. Slowly at first, then much more noticeably after age 60. You may not feel it all at once, but it shows up gradually. You start waking up tired, even after a good night's sleep. You gain belly fat more easily. You might feel less motivated, mentally foggy, or just not like yourself. Even your mood and drive begin to dip. The worst part? You could be eating healthy and still be making things worse. Let's say you've cut back on fried foods. You walk a few times a week. You even skip dessert now and then. That's great. But if you're still eating some of these so-called healthy fruits without knowing the hormonal effects, they might be silently holding you back. That's why today we're going to look at the 3 worst fruits for testosterone and what to eat instead. Let's start with the first one, and this may surprise you: grapes, mangoes, and overripe bananas. On the surface, they're sweet, delicious, and convenient. But they're also extremely high in fructose, which is a natural sugar that can spike your insulin levels quickly. Elevated insulin over time reduces testosterone production. Just a handful of grapes contains over 20 grams of sugar, almost the same as a candy bar. A full mango? Nearly 45 grams of sugar, more than a soda. An overripe banana is practically a sugar bomb. You might think, it's just fruit. But here's what happens in your body. That sugar hits fast, spikes insulin, and insulin signals your body to store fat, especially around the belly. Worse, high insulin reduces the body's ability to produce testosterone. And when this happens every day, especially in older men, it leads to what we call hormonal resistance. Your body becomes less efficient at managing blood sugar and testosterone production. It's not that these fruits are evil, but they need to be eaten in moderation and ideally with protein or fat to slow down sugar absorption. The second fruit to be cautious with is papaya. Now, I know papaya is often marketed as a great digestive aid, and yes, it has enzymes that can help your gut. But there's a lesser-known issue for men. It contains compounds called phytoestrogens. These plant-based estrogens can mimic the hormone estrogen in your body. That's not a big deal if you eat it once in a while. But if papaya is part of your regular diet, it could be tipping the hormonal balance away from testosterone and toward estrogen. And when that happens, you might notice symptoms like increased belly fat, reduced drive, fatigue, and slower recovery from exercise. Some men even report softer muscle tone and mood changes. Again, papaya isn't harmful in small amounts. But for older men who are already facing declining testosterone, it's wise to limit how often you eat it. Now let us talk about the biggest offender, and one that's hiding in plain sight: store-bought fruit juices. Whether it's orange juice, apple juice, or grape juice, even if the label says 100% juice, these drinks are concentrated sources of sugar with 0 fiber. Without fiber, the sugar enters your bloodstream fast, leading to a spike in blood sugar, a surge in insulin, and then a crash. All of this disrupts your hormone balance. Drinking 1 glass of juice is like eating 4 or 5 whole fruits at once, without the natural fiber to slow digestion. It's even worse when men drink juice first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. That combination of sugar spike and hormonal crash sets your system up for low energy, higher fat storage, and reduced testosterone for the rest of the day. You might feel temporarily alert, but within an hour or two, the crash sets in and you're back to craving more sugar or caffeine. This cycle becomes harder to break the older you get. That's why I always recommend ditching the juice and eating real, whole fruit in smaller portions, paired with protein or healthy fat. Now, let's turn this around. If you want to support healthy testosterone naturally, there are fruits that actually help, fruits that provide the right nutrients without the sugar spike. The first one is the avocado. Yes, it's a fruit, and it's one of the best you can eat. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, magnesium, and B vitamins, all of which are essential for testosterone production. They also help keep your insulin levels stable, which protects your hormones. Have half an avocado with eggs in the morning or add slices to whole grain toast or salad. It's filling, heart-healthy, and great for your hormones. The second fruit that boosts testosterone is blueberries. These little berries are loaded with antioxidants that help fight inflammation, protect cells, and reduce oxidative stress, all of which support your hormone production. Blueberries also help lower cortisol, the stress hormone that competes with testosterone. Eating just a handful a day can improve your recovery, brain health, and energy. Add them to oatmeal, smoothies, or eat them with a handful of almonds as a snack. And the third fruit to add to your list is cherries, especially tart cherries. Tart cherries are known for improving sleep quality, reducing inflammation, and helping with muscle recovery. They also contain melatonin and antioxidants that indirectly support hormone balance. Better sleep equals better testosterone. Consider eating a few fresh cherries in season or sipping a small amount of tart cherry juice before bed. It's a simple addition with powerful effects. So here's a quick summary. Avoid or limit high-sugar fruits like grapes, mangoes, and overripe bananas. Be cautious with papaya due to its phytoestrogens. And skip the fruit juices entirely, they're just sugar water in disguise. Instead, eat fruits like avocados, blueberries, and cherries. These will nourish your body, protect your hormones, and help you feel more energetic, focused, and strong. Testosterone is not just about muscle or bedroom performance, it's about your energy, your focus, your confidence, and your ability to live life fully at any age. The good news is, it's never too late to start making smarter choices. Your body responds when you treat it right. By making just 1 or 2 simple food swaps, you can begin to support your testosterone naturally. So, tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for juice or sweet fruits, go for half an avocado or a small bowl of blueberries. Little changes like these add up, especially over time. Don't wait for symptoms to get worse before taking action. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll notice the difference in how you feel. Take care of your body, and it will take care of you.